people do is complain, complain, complain. They want to get everything and without even doing the whole entire picture. I don't know. Figure it out. This is the beginning of a new era, a new age, and people need to realize it.
But sir, they're upset about what we're obtaining. They're upset about the way that we're obtaining it.
Well, my point exactly. They complain about how what we're doing is wrong without even looking at the big picture. And they're taking from the water, and it's not okay. This is the beginning of a new age, and we need to figure out a new natural resource that we can depend on. And I think we've found it.
Mr. and Mrs. Jones, 6 o'clock p.m. Sunday evening, have just returned from church services. As Mrs. Jones catches up on the latest news, Mr. Jones is in the kitchen cooking her a nice pot of coffee.
Honey, make mine dark, but add a lot of sugar.
I know how you like it, sweetheart.
Honey, you should really read the paper. This situation is getting out of control.
What situation?
You know, the one with the drilling and the water. I'm not sure, but it's getting pretty bad from what I'm reading.
Oh, it's nothing serious. If it's that protesting you're talking about, then it ain't nothing to worry about. I used to have a guy who used to protest every little thing. And do you know what he told me? He said that he'd rather live with getting welfare and WIC and food stamps for the rest of his life than get a job. Isn't that unbelievable?
But that doesn't mean everyone else who is protesting doesn't have a good cause. This is something a lot of people don't even know about, and it's affecting numerous amounts of people.
Oh, I suppose. Anyway, when did we get these new candles in here?
Oh, I found them yesterday while I was out. Aren't they just lovely?
Oh, well, I can barely smell them. Do you mind if I light them?
Sure, honey. Go right ahead. The matches are in the drawer with the silverware.
Whoa! Oh my God! It's sink on fire!
What?
Carol Sweeney, 58 years old, has been constantly sick, although the doctors cannot come up with an accurate diagnosis.
Well, what did the doctor say?
She still doesn't know what's wrong with me.
How could she not know what's wrong with you?
She said it could be something in the water. She's coming by on Monday to collect urine samples.
Mommy!
Hold on, I'm trying to figure it out.
But Mommy! I don't feel good. Oh, sweetie! I'm okay, Mommy. I just feel...
It's okay. Shh, we're going to get you to the hospital. It's okay.
No. I don't feel well.
Max Scott, 17 years old, walking to the store simply to get some snacks.
Keep the frack out of my water!
Keep the frack out of my water! Keep the frack out of my water! Keep the frack out of my water! Keep the frack out of my water! Keep the frack out of my water!
Excuse me, do you know what's going on here?
People people are protesting.
Well, I can see that. What about?
I don't know, fracking. The process in which the government drills deep within the earth to extract natural gas and shale. A natural resource that's worth millions that could be alternative energy.
So it's worth millions and can be used as energy. What's the problem?
I don't know. They're poor and pitiful. Maybe their husbands left them with 6 kids. Maybe they lost their jobs. Who the hell cares? They just roam the streets, screaming and shouting, hooting and hollering about a cause they know nothing about, just to feel important. Anyway, good luck getting through that vicious crowd.
On fire?
Yep, haven't you heard? Fracking is polluting our water supply.
How?
To extract the natural gas, drillers pump millions of gallons of water, sand, and a variety of chemicals into the well under extremely high pressure. That pressure is high enough to fracture the underground rock layer. That rock layer, it's fracturing and cracking. Pressure that forces the natural gas up through the well to the surface, polluting our water supply. I'm sorry for being rude. My name is Sarah.
Max.
Nice to meet you, Max.
This is deeper than just polluting our water. This is more dangerous than people realize.
How?
I had a patient that I biopsied lesions from, and the sores keep coming back.
What do you mean?
What I mean is, I cut damaged tissue from this woman's body, and the infection I cut out keeps coming back.
What do you mean he's coming back? Do you know why?
Well, I went to her family to suck urine samples to figure out what was wrong, and I found chemicals that aren't normally present in the human body.
Non-human chemicals. Like alien chemicals.
What? No. Sorry to interrupt, but I just couldn't help but to hear you guys' conversation. Not at all. I'm Dr. Pear. This is the kind of information that people need to hear. So, what do you mean when you say non-human chemicals that aren't normally present in the human body? You're talking about sulfuric acid, phenol, mandelic acid, chemicals that are obviously infecting our water. How do you know it's not aliens infecting our water? Shyla, please.
Who knows what's going on these days? The government knows everything about us, but we know nothing about them.
I just had to relocate my entire family because of this mess. An entire community in central Pennsylvania has been ordered to find new homes. A local trailer forced out of their homes because of a fracking operation. This is ridiculous, and it's just my luck. Now me, my wife, and my kids have to move down here to Philadelphia with my wife's parents. And I hate the city.
That's insane. I'm so sorry to hear that, Mr.
Bill. Mr. Bill.
The government can force you to move out of your homes, but they won't dare tell you the effects of fracking. The law compels natural gas companies to give inquiring healthcare professionals information about the chemicals used in the drilling and production processes, but only after us doctors and nurses sign a confidentiality agreement.
Whoa.
So you have to sign a piece of paper in order to figure out what's making people sick? Huh, that's ridiculous.
No, that's absurd.
I didn't have any idea about any of this.
That's the government for you.
They know everything about us.
And we know nothing about them. Social security,
Birth certificate.
Credit score?
Maybe there are aliens.
who knows? This is something that people should be aware of. Is that the question?
That's the question. Is it our right to know? Do we deserve to know?
Of course not. It's none of your business.
Of course it's our business to know the truth, if the truth concerns us.
And the truth? We can handle the truth. I swear we can handle the truth.
This is something people should be aware of. This isn't just happening in Pennsylvania. It's happening in Ohio, New York, North Dakota, Arkansas.
Colorado and California.
If not more states than that. We don't know where else it's happening.
My point exactly. How are we supposed to know when the government is lying to us and when they're telling the truth?
It's unfair. For all we know, they probably know everything about us, probably by pushing a little red button on a highly technical machine we know know nothing about.
While we sit here and let our imaginations run wild.
Being lied by our wondering. Damn it! Stop the fracking!
Stop the lie! Stop the fracking and the lie! Stop the fracking lie! People! Stop complaining. It's none of our business. I mean, the government's job is to protect us. Let them have their secrecy and deceits. I'd rather not know. Stop the fracking lies!
Protect us from something we know nothing about?
Stop the fracking lies! Exactly. This is a new age, a new era, a new world. Stop the fracking lies!
Well, I guess that's a question then.
What?
Does a new world mean the end of us?